Hello horse friends and welcome back to The Imperfect Question. Today is Sunburn's birthday. Guess who? Is it me? Nah, I'm a December baby. What about JJ? Nope, she's born in June, so that only really leaves Comanchie. Comanchie is 24 today, so today is going to be a fun little birthday video for him.
I kinda adore you, but don't get too proud. You're like my favorite snack, I won't say it out loud. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not. But hey, you're the best kind of way that I got.
Comanchie and I are heading up now to the yard. I'm sure JJ will follow as well. We're going to have some birthday treats and some fun activities. So it's an extra special little treat for his birthday. I've chopped up, you can see there's quite a lot of apple and carrot here that I've chopped up. So I'm going to go find a couple of buckets and we'll share it between Comanchie and JJ. I know it's not her birthday, but they've got to share some treats equal. Maybe I'll drop a couple of extra ones in Comanchie's because he's the birthday boy, of course. So yeah, I'll go get that ready for them now. I think these buckets will do. Make sure there's a good amount in each. I'll just put them in randomly. And then we'll see after who's got that little bit more, and that could be Comanchie's. They don't often get them cut up either, so just make it last a little bit longer than usual. I think this one on the right is going to be Comanchie's. So whilst I've been waiting, JJ's now standing on the pedestal, which means she wants a belly scratch. So I know it's Comanchie's birthday, he's going to be getting all the attention in a minute, so I'll just give her a quick little belly scratch. Good boy. And now we'll get the birthday treats. Right. So let's see if JJ will come out of the way. JJ. And then Comanchie can have his. There we are. They're on a bit like a dog feeder, so he doesn't have to bend down quite so far. Is that nice? Are you enjoying that? Yes, that good. Good boy. Happy birthday. Yummy sounds of birthday food. He's definitely enjoying that. Look at that face. Well, it's a moody face like always, but it looks like a satisfied moody face. I think he's just worried about JJ being so close to his food bowl. He'll probably go have a look if she's got anything left in hers, and she'll probably come look in his in a minute. So now he's finished his birthday treat, we're going to have a bit of a brush to give him some scratches. I've just got my plastic curry comb and my body brush. They've both seen better days, but I'm sure he'll enjoy a little bit of a scratch round. I'm not looking too much to get a perfect groom, just to do it for his enjoyment. After that, I'm going to take him just to have a little play with some obstacles. Normally, as you know, he loves to have a race with me on his birthday. It's one of his favourite things to do, but we're in the middle of a heat wave at the minute. It is the evening now, so it's a lot cooler, but still he's had a really hot day outside, and I don't want him to be running around too much chasing with me, and I don't want to run around too much either because we're all feeling a bit flumpy. But so we'll just enjoy this lightweight birthday scratches, and I'm going to give him a mini makeover in a minute as well, with the clippers on his legs and things. So let's see how he likes that. I think he's got most of his summer coat in now, so he's not quite as enjoying the itches as much as he was the other week because it's all out now. He usually, when he's molting, he loves a good scratch, but he was a bit indifferent to it today. Oh well, I'm sure it felt nice nonetheless. Let's have a look at his legs now. Well, apparently I forgot to hit record when I was doing the front legs, and I did have a lovely little chat about how it's been over a year, definitely at least, since Comanchie last saw the clippers, and I wasn't sure how he was going to react to them, but fortunately he was an extremely good boy. There was no reaction for the front legs at all. He didn't really have a lot of hair on his legs, a kind of small feathery bit round by the pasterns at the bottom, and then a tiny little bit was going up towards his knee on the front leg. But we cleaned them off on both sides, and here you can see me on the back legs going around. He's a little bit, not arthritic maybe, but definitely at least clicky for an old horse, so I tend not to try and pick his legs up too much unless I specifically need to on the back legs. So here I'm just leaving them down and getting around the best I can. On the front legs I did pick them up so I could get more into that area underneath a bit more, but yeah, he's a really good boy, really pleased with how well he did for this. I'm actually a little surprised this year with his mulch, how well it's done and what a good summer coat he's got in already. Some years he gets some long straggly bits that remain a little bit longer, so kind of around in between the back of his back legs and things like that. And if he still had them at this point, then I would usually just use clippers to get those off as well. And sometimes if I'm feeling extra posh, I'll use some scissors on the coronet band just to tidy that up. But it didn't need to this year, it's all quite tidy already. What smart legs he has now for an old boy. Next I'm going to just try and tidy this line under his chin a bit, maybe get the bits on his ears, although he's not really got much there at the moment, but we'll see. Anytime you do anything to mess around with his face around here, including putting a fire mask on, always makes him sneeze loads, bless him. It's like he's allergic to being fussed with. So we've taken him now from a hairy beard old guy to a distinguished gentleman now. Let's have a quick look if there's anything on the ears to come off. Tiny bit. There we are, that's his ears tidied as well. Bless you. One more thing I'm going to do to Comanchie that I always battle in my head whether I should do this or not each year, but I always think it makes him look really, really smart, and it comes back in fairly quickly, and we can have a bit of fun as it comes back another way. I'm going to take his mane off today, and he looks really smart when that's off, always looks really nice. I never take off the forelock though, because I think when I take off his forelock he looks a bit like a donkey, so he will be keeping that part, although it is only tiny. Doesn't he look smart now? Looks really nice, and it does look especially nice when it's got like a very small amount of regrowth on it, but that'll come in with time. So when we get to maybe about an inch on top, it really gives him a nice outline on his neck. Maybe I'm a bit biased because I've got a fjord and I like a kind of cresty shaped neck. Good boy. When it comes to Comanche's tail, I feel completely opposite to his mane. I never cut his tail. I always like it to be as long as possible. You can see even though it gets quite skinny and fine towards the end. Years ago I saw some Appaloosas at one of the Appaloosa shows, and they had these super long tails, and it just struck me as so beautiful. They're in like a western turnout as well, so I just thought I like that. That's how I want Comanche's tail to be. So I never ever trim Comanche's tail. I do trim JJ's, keep it about to her fetlocks, and hers is a lot thicker tail than his, and he gets natural breakage obviously from it being low down if it gets caught in things, or it doesn't ever really stand on it, but never gets quite that long. But especially when it's cleaned, his tail looks really fantastic, and it's exactly the way I like it. Plus this is his main defense against the flies, so if I leave it nice and long, it can reach super far around for him in all directions. There we are. And that's Comanche's mini makeover complete. Let's go for a little play outside with him.
Colors in my head, dishes in the kitchen sink, radio humming, the birds are singing, calling in the morning breeze. Pictures on the shelf, whispers of another life, footsteps fading, feeling haunted, chasing down the evening light. I'm not one of the young anymore, time's got me down. If this is meant to be, then why am I spinning out? Walking the line like somebody who's figured it out. I've never been this old before. Told you better do it all right now. The moment's fleeting, disappearing, go and find it in the clouds. I'm not one of the young anymore, time's got me down. If this is meant to be, why am I spinning out? Walking the line like somebody who's figured it out. I've never been this old before. Who knows if I find it, whatever it is. Can I be made to? I'm only a kid. I'm not one of the young anymore, time's got me down. If this is meant to be, then why am I spinning out? Walking the line like somebody's figured it out. I've never been this old before. I've never been this old before.
Well, I think Comanche's had a great birthday really. He's had most of the day out with his friend JJ in the sunshine, in a paddock with some grass in, and he's had a bit of a makeover this evening. We've had a play with the toys, and he had some birthday treats as well, some carrots and apples. So we didn't get to race this year, but I'm sure he can't wait till next year when we can try that again for his birthday, and he'll be the big 2-5 next year. So until that video, we'll see you with our birthday wishes for now. Bye!